Imagine waking up one morning and realizing the country you call home doesn't want you there. You've paid taxes. You've bought a house. You've got a Grammy on your shelf and a platinum plaque on your wall. But the government says you're a ghost. You're not supposed to exist here. That's not a metaphor. That was 21 Savage's reality. February 3rd, 2019. Super Bowl Sunday. 21 Savage is driving through Atlanta. He's 26 years old. His song Rockstar with Post Malone has just been nominated for 2 Grammys. He's supposed to be on stage that night. Instead, blue lights flash in his rearview mirror. Guns drawn. Handcuffs. A ride to a detention center. And then, the question that changes everything. Where are your papers? Shia bin Abraham Joseph. Born in London. Raised in Atlanta. A man who survived 6 bullet wounds on his 21st birthday. A man who lost his best friend to the streets. A man who turned trauma into trap music. And now, he's sitting in an IC detention cell, staring at deportation, while his song plays on the radio. The same people who sang along to a lot had no idea he was fighting to stay in the country that made him famous. This is not just a story about music. It's a story about identity. About a $16 million empire built on a visa that expired when he was 14 years old. About a man who learned to count money before he could count on the government. And about the mystery that still surrounds him. Who is 21 Savage, really? And how did he turn being a ghost into a $25 million fortune? To understand the mystery, you have to go back to the beginning. October 22nd, 1992. Newham University Hospital in Plaistow, East London. A baby boy is born. They name him Shia bin Abraham Joseph. He has a British passport. But when he's 7 years old, his parents split up. His mother makes a choice that will echo through the rest of his life. She packs up her children and moves to Atlanta, Georgia. 7 years old. He doesn't know what a visa is. He doesn't know what immigration status means. All he knows is that his mom says they're going to America, and that's where they're staying. He grows up in the East Atlanta neighborhood known as Zone 6. It's rough. It's real. It's the kind of place where you learn to fight before you learn to read. By the time he's a teenager, Shia is already in trouble. Arrested multiple times. Gun possession, robbery, car theft, banned from every school in the district. Sent to juvenile detention. He drops out in the 9th grade and gets his GED later. But the streets have already claimed him. He's dealing drugs. He's running with a gang. He's a ghost in the system. No papers, no status, no safety net. His 21st birthday swings by. He's supposed to be celebrating. Instead, he's caught in a shootout with a rival gang. 6 bullets rip into his body. 6. He collapses on the pavement, bleeding out. But he doesn't die. He survives. He spends days in the hospital, weeks recovering. His best friend's uncle, a man with dope money, buys him studio equipment to keep him out of trouble. And in that moment, lying in a hospital bed, Savage makes a decision. He's going to rap. Not for fame, not for money, for survival. In 2015, he drops The Slaughter Tape, a raw, unpolished project that captures the chaos of his life. Later that year, he pays homage to Gucci Mane with the EP Free Gawap. And then, Slaughter King. The streets of Atlanta start paying attention. But 2016 is the year everything changes. He's named to the XXL freshman class, the ultimate badge of credibility for a rising rapper. Then, he teams up with producer Metro Boomin for Savage Mode. The EP hits number 23 on the Billboard 200. 2017 is a monster. He signs with Epic Records. He drops Issa album, which peaks at number 2 on the Billboard 200 and gives us the anthem Bank Account. Then he's featured on Post Malone's Rockstar, a song that goes diamond, hits number 1 on the Hot 100, and changes his life forever. He closes the year with Without Warning, a joint album with Offset and Metro Boomin, which goes multi-platinum. In less than 3 years, Shia bin Abraham Joseph, the British-born, Atlanta-raised ghost, has become one of the biggest names in hip-hop. But the whole time, in the back of his mind, there's a ticking clock. His visa expired in 2006. He's been living in the shadows for over a decade, and the government is about to catch up. Super Bowl Sunday is here. 21 Savage is driving in Atlanta. He's nominated for 2 Grammys. He's scheduled to perform with Post Malone. His career has never been bigger. Then, blue lights, guns drawn, handcuffs. He's pulled over, detained, and taken to an IC detention center. The news breaks fast. 21 Savage arrested by ICE. Rapper faces deportation. British citizen overstayed visa. The headlines are brutal. His lawyers release a statement. He entered the U.S. legally at age 7, applied for a U visa in 2017, and has been waiting for a resolution ever since. But the damage is done. He's branded a criminal, an illegal, a fraud. In his first interview after his release on $100,000 bond, he tells the world, "I didn't know what a visa was. I was 7 when I first came here. I knew I wasn't born here, but I didn't know what that meant." He says he was definitely targeted by ICE. His lawyers believe his arrest was retaliation for rapping about immigration on The Tonight Show. And then, he says something that hits hard. "I've been here 20 years. This is all I know." But here's where the story takes a turn. While he's locked up, his phone rings. It's Meek Mill. And Meek calls Jay-Z. And Jay-Z hires a legal team. "He played a role in getting me out," 21 Savage later said. "He ain't just doing that for anybody just cause you rap." Within 10 days, he's released on bond. But the legal battle is far from over. But while the lawyers are fighting, 21 Savage is doing what he does best, working. In December 2018, just 2 months before his arrest, he drops I Was. It becomes his first solo #1 album on the Billboard 200. The lead single, A Lot featuring J. Cole, wins a Grammy for Best Rap Song. In 2020, he reunites with Metro Boomin for Savage Mode 2. It's another #1 album, 2 top 10 hits, another platinum plaque. He's on a roll. But the biggest moment comes in 2022. Drake calls. They've been friends for years. They've collaborated on Knife Talk, on Jimmy Cooks. But this time, Drake wants a full album. Her Loss drops in November 2022. It sells 404,000 copies in its first week and debuts at #1. All 16 tracks land on the Hot 100. 8 of them hit the top 10. 21 Savage is no longer just a rapper. He's a juggernaut. By 2024, his net worth is estimated at $16 million. Some sources push it higher, $20 million, even $25 million. But the real number isn't the point. The point is how he got there. And the mystery is, where did it all go? Most rappers flex their wealth. 21 Savage? He hides it. He's not buying mansions in Beverly Hills. He's not posting private jets on Instagram. He's doing something more interesting. He's investing. In a 2022 interview, he reveals that Jay-Z gave him the blueprint. "He was telling me about art. I started investing in art," 21 Savage says. Jay-Z told him his top 3 priorities: a chef, a doctor, and a lawyer. "I went and got a chef. I went and got a doctor. And I already had a lawyer." He also invests in real estate, but not the way you'd expect. In 2019, his 2,171 square foot condo in the W Atlanta downtown hits the market for $799,000. It's a mini penthouse on the 24th floor with floor-to-ceiling windows and panoramic city views. No sprawling suburban compound. No gates. No guards. Just a secure, efficient, high-rise home. Okay, he's not a total minimalist. His car collection is worth over $1.3 million. Let's take a tour. First, the Lamborghini Urus. A V8 engine with 650 horsepower. 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds. Top speed, 190 miles per hour. Price tag, nearly $300,000. Next, the Bentley Bentayga. Twin-turbo, 12-cylinder engine. 550 horsepower. It weighs nearly 3 tons, but still hits 187 miles per hour. Inside, leather seats with heating and ventilation, polished metal, wood finishes. Pure luxury. Then, the Porsche 911 Targa. 580 horsepower. 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds. Top speed, 199 miles per hour. This is a precision machine. And finally, a 1967 Chevrolet Camaro. A classic muscle car, a nod to his love for automotive history. But the most interesting car in his garage, a gift from Young Thug, a custom Dodge Hellcat TRX, covered in 21 Savage's face, logos, and the dagger tattoo from his forehead. It's not just a truck, it's a statement. It's a reminder that loyalty still exists in a game full of snakes. October 2023, years after his IC arrest. Years of legal battles, court dates, and uncertainty. And then, a breakthrough. Drake raps on a new song. Savage got a green card straight out of the consulate. It's true. His immigration court proceedings have been terminated. He's now a lawful permanent resident of the United States. In January 2024, he drops his third studio album, American Dream. It debuts at #1 on the Billboard 200. The title is not a coincidence. It's a declaration. He came to this country with nothing. He built an empire. And now, finally, the government recognizes what fans have known all along. He belongs here. 21 Savage's story is a paradox. A British immigrant who became the voice of Atlanta. A man who survived 6 bullets and built a $16 million empire. A ghost who refused to disappear. He turned his trauma into trap music, his uncertainty into art, his invisibility into power. He didn't just beat the system. He outsmarted it. He invested when others were flexing. He stayed quiet when others were screaming. And when the government tried to erase him, he had a Grammy, a platinum plaque, and a legion of fans to remind them who he was. What do you think? Is 21 Savage the smartest investor in hip-hop? Or is he just getting started? Who should I break down next? Drop their name in the comments. If you want to understand how your favorite artists really build wealth, and how they survive the war between music, money, and the system, hit subscribe. We're building financial freedom, one story at a time.